just like this. I want something just like this. I want something just like this. I want something just like this.
Hello, welcome. It's Dr. Anthony. Great to be in front of you again with the Dream Lifestylers. Today we are with the wonderful Shani Peach.
Hi.
So maybe you can explain, where are we? What have we just done?
Yeah, well, we're in Bali, in Karamis at the moment, at an awesome beach club. Well, it's not a beach club, it's a beach resort called Commune. And we just wrapped up a 3-day business mastery retreat with the babes in business from all around the world, which was really exciting. We had 45 people here, immersing themselves, getting inspired, motivated, and just learning some really cool resources about how to grow their businesses online.
Very cool. And there'll be more of that soon. But let's go back to, 3 years ago. Tell us what you were doing, what life was like.
Yeah, so, well, 3 years ago, I was still a registered nurse. So I had been in the industry for like 5 years. I went to uni. I was at uni for 7 years because I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. But I finally ended up with a Bachelor of Nursing, and I specialised in anaesthetics. So I was working as an anaesthetic nurse. And it was weird. Like I was unfulfilled. I was uninspired. I loved what I was doing. I loved that I was helping people. I loved that I was learning every day, human physiology. I just love everything about that. But I just wasn't happy in the job that I was in because I just felt like I could do more. And there were other stresses as well, like financial stresses. I was earning a great income as a nurse, but I still just had no savings. I wasn't paying off my credit card debt that I had. I was just, it felt like I was treading water. So there were financial stresses, there were career stresses, and I kind of just, you could say I was kind of like not sure what I was going to be doing next or where to go. And
how did you find that work environment, being in that corporate government style of business?
I was what's called a level 2. So I was a manager for my anaesthetic department, and it was stressful. It wasn't, all of a sudden the fun clinical stuff that I was doing just sort of got taken off my plate, and I was in managerial mode. So, a lot of responsibility, looking after people and their problems, having to be the person that everyone comes and complains to about something. Even like things like having to meet KPIs and always on call, working on weekends, working night shift. If I wanted to get some time off work to go traveling, it was kind of like, oh, don't think you're going to get that time off. But the environment that I was in wasn't a happy one either. So people were just unhappy, not loving life, not loving work, and it wasn't inspiring. I was hanging around people that just, there was no positivity around. So it wasn't the best environment.
Sure. And so you created a health coaching business on the side, your side hustle.
Yeah.
Under the name Shani Peach.
Yeah.
So tell us about that. First of all, where's Shani Peach come from?
Healthy Peach, Shani Peach has a really funny story because one of my favorite all-time songs is Peaches and Cream from 112. I love my R&B. So that was always a song that I used to play, but my maiden name, Caroso, in Spanish means a peach nut. So there's kind of like a running theme there of peach. So that's where it all came from. But
you could have gone with health nut.
No,
yeah,
that just doesn't sound as
You
good.
are a bit of a nut though.
Because then I would have had to be Shani Nut, and that just makes me sound like a nuthead.
It's just nuts. Cool. And so you were always passionate about helping people though, at the other end of the spectrum, not once they arrived in the hospital. And so tell us about that journey.
Look, I was just like so passionate about holistic health. Being an anaesthetic nurse, I saw a lot of sickness. a lot of chronic disease, a lot of illness where it was just the norm to fix it with a band-aid, just have this operation and we can get rid of that, have these pharmaceuticals and we can get rid of that. And I wasn't aligning with that. I didn't believe that that was the way that we should combat our health challenges. I think that going back to basics and living a holistic lifestyle where you're incorporating different lifestyle habits and just using food as medicine, that to me was what I was passionate about. And I went and studied nutrition because I wanted to learn more about that. So after finishing my studies, I just didn't want to be a part of that model where it was just all about a band-aid fixture. And I love Western medicine. I love all types of medicine. I think we're so lucky to be able to have that at hand's reach. Like if we've got trauma, things like that, it's amazing. We're so lucky. I'm so grateful. But there are a lot of things in the health realm where we can go back to basics with food and other lifestyle habits. So yeah, I decided to study how to be a health coach, a holistic health coach, and I loved it. So I started a little side hustle where I used to health coach friends and people I'd met on the Gold Coast, and yeah, that was awesome.
Nice. And how did that fit with your travel plans?
It didn't fit. So one of my highest values alongside health is travel. And I love traveling the world. I love experiencing cultures, tasting new foods, meeting new people, going to new countries, learning the history, and having not only a nursing job, but having a coaching practice that was, stationed. I was leasing a yoga studio on the Gold Coast at the time. I was stuck there. I couldn't really, if I committed to a 6-month health coaching program with someone, I was committed for 6 months. Like I couldn't leave. And so, yeah, I think my brain started ticking with how can I make this work so that it can be not only global, because I wanted to have a much larger reach and a bigger impact, but I thought, how could I do this so that I can be online and travel and use the internet to help people with their health.
So careful what you ask for, because we connected at a personal development seminar and just formed a relationship and then explored some different options. So fast forward to today, you've just finished this amazing retreat, which has been just so incredible to watch. And what are you about to do? What's today the first day of?
Today's really exciting because my husband and I get to go traveling around the world. We're about to embark on a journey through Europe and Central America. And we actually don't really have a plan. We're just going to go with the flow. But we're just able to do that and work at the same time because we've created a business that's all online now, which is awesome. So today's day one. We're in Bali at the moment, and we're going to head over to London, going to buy a car, and then I don't know what we're doing from there. We're going to drive through the European summer.
And while you're driving and traveling and tasting foods and meeting new people, your business continues to grow. So tell me about that. Tell me how you've been able to inspire and empower women.
So Babes in Business was created, and it's essentially a community of people from all around the world where we're all like-minded, all have the same passions, the same pains as well, and we just connect and we help each other grow our businesses, but not only just create a business. It's all about, investing yourself into your passions and then creating an income from that. So I love it. It's all about community, culture. We've got 2,000 women from around the globe at the moment a part of the tribe, and it grows daily, which is amazing.
With or without you?
Yeah, but I'll always be there.
Of course, of course. And so who can do this? Can anyone do this?
Anyone can do this. This is the beauty about it. Doesn't matter how old you are, what gender you are, if you have a qualification or not. That's the best part about it, because I feel like to be able to help people in their health and wellness journey, if you're passionate about that and that's something that you live every day, you might just be really passionate about helping your family be healthy, cooking awesome recipes, that are healthy, if that's just your thing, you naturally, organically do that. How easy is it to just share that with people? And that's what this is. And that's what Babes in Business is, because I don't feel like you need a piece of paper to be able to help someone on a health journey or even create a business from it.
Beautiful. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure watching your journey.
Thank you.
And look forward to seeing your stories from around the globe.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Cool. So please reach out, connect. We'd love to share other stories like this and how you too can create your own dream lifestyle.